Hello everyone, welcome back to your history class. Today we will discuss the same chapter when people rebel, and today we will discuss a new topic from this chapter. So in our last discussion we already got to know how British East India Company started ruling over Indian people and what was the reaction of peasants and sepoys towards the different reforms being introduced by British East India Company. And we also discussed how a mutiny became a popular rebellion and the rebellion spread throughout the India. So now we will discuss the company fights back. Okay. So in our last discussion we already got to know that different Indian rulers started capturing different Indian states from Britishers. It was happened only because of the letters by Bahadur Shah Jafar to all the chiefs and rulers of the country to come forward and organize a confederacy in Indian states to fight the British. This single step taken by Bahadur Shah Jafar had great implications, and as a result the rebellion spread throughout the India. As a result, the company had no way out except surprising the revolt with all its might. It bought reinforcement from England, passed new laws so that the rebel could be convicted with ease, and then moved into the storm centers of the revolt. The company recaptured Delhi from the rebel forces. Bahadur Shah Jafar was tried in court and sentenced to life imprisonment. But people in other areas still continued to resist and battle the British. The British had to fight for 2 years to suppress the massive force of popular rebellion. The British had regained the control of the country by the end of 1859. But they could not carry on ruling the land with the same policies anymore. The Governor General of India was given the title of Viceroy, that is, a personal representative of the Crown. In this way, the British government took direct responsibility for ruling India. All ruling chiefs of the country were allowed to pass on their kingdoms to their heirs, including adopted sons. However, they were made to acknowledge the British Queen as their sovereign paramount.